What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's YouTube video. Today we are in Charleston, last day here. Figure I'd take you guys through a full day of eating, more so, not like a full official cheat day in the sense of like, oh, I'm gonna eat whatever I want, as much as I want, like 10,000 calories. More so, okay, we're on vacation. I'm gonna still try to hit my protein goal, but I'll also enjoy some sweet treats down here as it is kind of the end of my cut. I wanna have some good food that I can't maybe have at home, and also just enjoy a nice little donut or two, because I think we found a donut shop I want to try. Actually, a subscriber mentioned, I think it's called Baked Shop or something like that, or Bake Shop. So it's just a little bit of a walk away from our Airbnb, so we're gonna head there to start. But once again, since I still health conscious, and this isn't like a do anything cheat day, we are still gonna have 2 Greek yogurts, and plus I already bought these, so might as well eat them. We're gonna do a peach Oikos Pro Greek yogurt and a strawberry Pro, so that's 40 grams of protein, I think 140 calories each, so about 300 calories and about 40 grams of protein. And then I'm also gonna do a banana, and I actually just took, a scoop of creatine. So we're still having our supplements there. And then we're gonna walk around. We might go to, obviously we're gonna go to the coffee/donut shop to start. We might go to the market. There's a little market downtown in Charleston. Come back here, head to the beach. I'll show you guys basically, what I eat the rest of the day. Some of the stuff is gonna be, like deli meat, cheese. I already bought that. Might as well eat it. It's gonna be high protein, and little things along the way. Dinner wise, what are you thinking? I mean, we aren't even thinking about dinner, but we did Italian the first night, Mexican the second night, so maybe barbecue or sushi, or I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll show you guys what we eat. But for now, we're gonna head to this coffee shop/donut shop and get 1 or 2 donuts, show you guys what I get, try it, all that good stuff. And of course, we'll have Katie along the way. But also, just to keep you guys updated, a little bit of unfortunate news. Not official, but I think I might have, what is it called? Inguinal hernia. If you want to know what that is, look it up. I'm not going to show you guys, but I might have a hernia. So we're going to go ahead, which I didn't realize how common it was. Been doing some research, like 25% of guys will get it sometime in their life. And obviously, if you're doing very heavy lifting, kind of makes you semi-susceptible to it. So we're going to go home, obviously get it checked out, but we're not going to do any heavy lifting for a little bit. And then, I guess, potential surgery, or maybe living with it, making some modifications. But once again, just want to share that with you guys in case there's not as much lifting content on the channel. But yeah, a little bit bummed about that. But once again, don't know exactly what's going on yet. So when you get home, figure that out. Go see primary care doctor, things like that. And then, I'll keep you guys posted and, take you along the journey like anything else. But for now, donuts. So we made it to Baked Shop, Charleston. Not sure why they did the weird emojis like that, but we got 4 donuts. So we have a strawberry frosted with sprinkles, a lemon poppy, a churro cronut, and then an apple fritter. And then Katie, what did you get? Katie got a pretzel?
Pretzel, because I'm not a sweet person.
Yeah, Katie got
Ham and cheese pretzel, warmed.
ham and cheese pretzel, nice and warm.
With
That looks delicious
salt.
too, yeah. So once again, not much of a sweet person, so I'll go ahead, I'll try some of these donuts for you guys, let you know what we think. I'm gonna definitely cut these in half. I don't plan to eat 4 donuts, but you never know. Oh yeah, it's a pretty dense one. It tears, there we go. Yeah, these are pretty dense, kind of tell. But they're still light. Feels like they'll taste good, we'll find out. Lots of chewing. I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, definitely a dense muffin. Honestly, I wish there's... we had a lemon poppy muffin yesterday. A dense donut. I will say, I wish there was more, I think, frosting on it. Like, there's a thin layer. I wish there's more of it, just because those donuts are so dense and thick that the frosting kind of goes away in the first bite or two, or the first second it's in your mouth, and then it's just donut left. But overall, still really good. I haven't had a donut in so long. I think I'm gonna be very pleased with anything, but all right, I'm gonna have Katie try one too. I'll take too big of a bite.
Haha. I know what you mean about the more icing on it.
Yeah.
It's good,
It's good.
but it's like a very subtle flavor.
Yeah. It's more like, I feel like cakey.
Yeah, it is.
Then
I just
donut.
want to go back to my
I know, she
salty
got her ham and cheese croissant.
croissant.
Pretzel, sorry.
Oh my god. First we're eating muffins and now we're eating croissants.
Yeah, that looks good. A little ham and cheese on top, melted, warm.
It's so good. You should try it.
Oh, it is nice and warm though. That's clutch.
Yeah, just eat the whole thing.
Oh, not a bit of bite. Just the fact that flavor fatigue is such a real thing. Like, I was just eating something sweet and it's like salty and savory, and like I can just go back and forth and eat forever. That's one trick. You guys ever see me do a 10,000 calorie challenge? I'll always alternate between salty and sweet back and forth so you don't get flavor fatigue. But that is really good. It's like, once again, crunchy on top. The cheese got nice and charred and like, not charred, but more so like kind of crunchy and melty. That's really, really good. And real quick, I'm gonna try the churro cronut. So the big thing is like, it's supposed to be a croissant donut and have like a bunch of layers in it. So I'm gonna see if I can cut this real quick. And it's churro, which I assume is just gonna be like, what you think, just covered in cinnamon and chocolate? But yeah, you can see the layers there. Let's give this a try. That's so good. There's one thing, the fact like it's the same, like you can tell it's like the same doughiness, but it has a little bit more air in it because of the flakes and layers. So it's like not as thick as the regular donuts. That's really, really good. So the cinnamon, or the churro cronut, good. But I will say, I haven't had a churro in a really long time, so I'm not exactly sure if there's like a special flavoring besides just like dough, fried, cinnamon, and a little bit of chocolate. So as far as it was a good donut, but how close it is to a churro, honestly can't really say. Now we have the apple fritter. You can see a little bit of an apple, actual like piece of an apple in there, so that's good news in my mind, that they have like potential whole apple chunks. Also, once again, it looks pretty thick, pretty dense. Not getting a ton of apple on that one, honestly. Like I had that little piece of apple actually that I felt and bit and tasted, but outside of that, I'll one more try. Under frosted, not a ton of apple. Just okay. All right, and our fourth and final donut we're trying is the strawberry frosted. Once again, like a very, very, very thin layer of frosting. And I'm curious to see if there's any strawberry taste to it, but sprinkles, a little crunch, nothing wrong with that. Honestly, just taste sugar in the frosting, not really too much strawberry. I wonder if I can get like more of a frosted heavy bite. Honestly, probably the lightest donut of them all as far as like density goes. If you guys can kind of see, but like this lemon poppy is definitely a lot denser and heavier than this one. So this is my favorite donut consistency of them all. No, actually, sorry. We're gonna stack these up.
Oh my god.
The croissant cronut, whatever you call it, croissant donut cronut has the best consistency. And then this one, which I think is more of like an original donut, nice and air and fluffy. Lemon poppy pretty dense. But as far as the actual strawberry flavor, it's just not there, but it's a good donut. Like it just tastes like a frosted donut, not like a strawberry frosted donut. I mean, it's still really good, but I'm gonna be a little overly critical as far as donuts go. Mid, like overall, maybe like 7 out of 10. Nothing crazy to write home about. This is probably my favorite, but also it's like, I don't know, there's something's missing from it. Not exactly sure what, but yeah, let's say mid, 7 out of 10. I mean, if you're in the Charleston area, like maybe worth a try some other ones. They also have an incredible, like ginormous cinnamon roll. It's like, what is it, sticky, what was the other one? It was like a sticky something and then like a giant cinnamon roll. So that'd be pretty good, I assume warmed up, that would be really, really good. And Katie's was also good, the pretzel that she had. So overall, I'd say 7 out of 10. If you're in the Charleston area, give it a try, but I'm probably not gonna finish these. I'm gonna probably eat a half of each one and call it a day. All right, this is what the final box is looking like once we're done. Katie finished hers. I'm gonna go, my favorite was the croissant or cronut. Churro cronut was number 1. Number 2, frosted strawberry. Number 3, lemon poppy. And then number 4, apple fritter. Very underwhelming in that regard, but these 3, I mean, I'm not mad about them, but that one, yeah, wouldn't get again. But yeah, overall, what's it called? Yeah, baked Charleston, 7 out of 10. Okay, I'm not gonna say mean things because Katie doesn't want me to say mean things, but if they could maybe make their donuts a little less dense, add a little bit more frosting or a thicker frosting, because I feel like the frosting was just very thin and kind of spread out across the donuts. What else? Room for improvement. Add more apple into your apple fritter.
Maybe this is how they like it.
Yeah, once again, and this is just my personal preference. This is what I've kind of like went in with the expectations of what I've had back in Cincinnati, where I will say Cincinnati might have some really good donuts. I've had some pretty solid donuts in Cincinnati. There weren't any crazy like specialty donuts. I always also like a strawberry filled, and I do like lighter, airier donuts in general. So maybe just not my vibe, but Katie's pretzel was really good. And like I said, they weren't bad by any means. It's not like I'm mad and like didn't like want my money back or something like that. It just wasn't the best thing in the world, and that's okay. Not everyone has the same preference as I do, because there were some little kids sitting next to us absolutely going to town. Looks like they loved it, but they obviously have sugar. But overall, yeah, that's a wrap on Baked Shop Charleston. Once again, 7 out of 10. Strawberry frosted, the churro, croissant, or cronut, whatever that thing was also pretty good. Just think there's some room for improvement. Let's leave it at that, and let's head to the market. Honestly, at the market, maybe find some other food to try, maybe a coffee, something like that, or just walk through it, because last time we were here, we walked through it kind of quickly, and it was pretty cool, so we'll head that way and get some steps in and work out these donuts. Also, real quick, Katie just reminded me, so when we're inside, obviously, once again, when I have like a big camera and I'm filming and talking about food reviews, like people will look, and once again, adults normally just kind of like glance over and turn back, but this is like little kid, this is what he looked like. Just imagine, like, we're sitting in a corner of this little coffee shop. We sat inside because it was really warm outside in the sun, so we decided to sit inside, and obviously the lavalier mic, this little guy, is great because it just picks up my voice and not like everything else that's going on. And I can talk at like a normal volume, just like I'm talking to Katie, and it'll pick up everything, which is great. So as we're filming, the, like, I don't know, coffee shop, bakery, whatever you want to call it, slowly gets busier and busier. Of course, there's a plane flying over. So as the place gets busier and busier, like when we first walked in, there's 2 other people in there? 2 other people when we first walked in?
We were at one point the only people.
Yeah, we were at one point the only people in there, because the 2 people that were in there when we walked in left. And by the time we left, there was probably 10, maybe more than that actually, because there was 10 to 12 people. And the little kid, like, as we're filming, I'm just like talking out of the corner of my eye, I see him just like turn and face me. Not like, oh, like kind of look over his shoulder, just turn and watch me talk. Full body turn like Katie was. And then, I mean, he's like maybe this far away, and he's just straight up just absolutely staring at me, which once again, I've kind of come to terms with, and I think is normal at this point, especially when people like have a big camera and like you're filming. But once again, I think he might have overheard me say like, oh, these aren't like anything like amazing or crazy. You're never gonna get run over.
I don't like men. I just get scared.
But yeah, so that was kind of funny that the little kid just like stared at me. But I've had that happen plenty of times, even with Katie, where like people just like stare and like watch, or like, what are you doing? You're like, are you a YouTuber or something like that? This kid didn't say anything, but I mean, he just stared, which is funny. But yeah, hopefully he enjoyed his donuts, and we're gonna go ahead and yeah, walk for a little while, get to the market. And I will say, I tried a little bit of Katie's pretzel at the very end as well, and hers was really good. The pretzel, cheese.
The pretzel was 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, oh, you heard it, 10 out of 10 on the pretzel. And I will say, after having a decent amount of sugar, probably like what, 2 full donuts, because I had, well, maybe a little less than that, because I didn't have really any of the apple fritter. But let's say 2 full donuts, all that sugar, the pretzel hit different. So I would say next time I go, pretzel for sure. Try a cinnamon roll, one of the big cinnamon rolls that they had. And then, I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah.
They had a lot of other like pastry things, I feel like.
Yeah, they had.
It wasn't just, yeah, it was
like almost
donuts,
like Pop-Tarts looking things too.
Pop-Tarts. It said, God, I can't remember. They had like a pretty good menu.
Yeah,
and
pesto pretzel.
Their coffee selection looked pretty good.
Katie's being super nice about it. And like, you guys go. Jack, you just shit on it. Now I'm tell them to go.
Sitting in there, Jack's like, absolutely disgusting. 0 out of 10. No flavor. This is nasty.
No.
And I'm like, oh my God, everyone could
I didn't say no flavor. I said the apple fritter just tastes like a regular donut with a little piece of apple in there. It was, once again, a 7 out of 10 is not horrible. Like, honestly, it's probably closer to 6 out of 10, but I was being generous. I was like, oh.
We just say it outside when the workers aren't like sitting there like.
The workers were working. They were taking care of like, other customers. I was talking at a normal sound or normal volume. But yeah.
Normal's loud.
Well, it is what it is. But we're gonna just walk. Oh, there's a bunch of what do we call that? Ultimate frisbee going on these fields and stuff. So big potholes. But yeah, we are walking by what looks like some ultimate frisbee games going on Saturday morning. But yeah, like I said, that's a lot of talking. I'll see you guys at the market. All right, so we're at the market. I think we're gonna get this little Santa, what would you call it? Santa van thing with Charleston, South Carolina on it. Ornament. Oh yeah, not a thing, an ornament. Just I think it'd be something cool to do for future trips, is just like get an ornament from each place we go and slowly add it. Because we did a Christmas tree this year, and we didn't really we just had some ornaments, but nothing like sentimental. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna get this little Santa and Mrs. Claus on a van, and I think we might even add.
Here, hold that.
Yeah, I think we might even add like underneath Charleston, maybe do like August 24 or something, so we have a date on it too. I mean, there's so many cool ornaments here, but I think we like this one the most. And then Charleston, South Carolina, and then add like August 24, so we know like, oh, it was that trip we did on August 24th. I think that's cool. So yeah, we're gonna get that, and then I need to find some coffee or some other food too. All right, hopefully you guys can see. I can't really see at the moment with the sunglasses on, but we are headed back from the market. What was that name to it? Just like Charleston Market or something like that? But I mean, it's on Market Street, Charleston Market. So we ended up walking through there. As you guys saw, we got the little ornament, played with a couple games. We didn't end up getting anything else. And now we're headed back home. We're about to head up to King Street. And then pretty much we're just gonna go ahead. I got a little iced vanilla latte, finish that off pretty quickly. It's warm out. So we're gonna walk back, I think about 25 to 30 minute walk. We're gonna pack up, head to the beach, all that good stuff. So I really wanted a breakfast sandwich, but they didn't have any. And I'm feeling savory right now. So I think what I'll probably do is just like, honestly go home, have a protein shake, go to the beach, have our deli meat, stuff like that. And then either we do what? Between sushi and barbecue for dinner? Yeah, we're kind of, which are I feel like are two very, very different things. So we're kind of between sushi and barbecue, since we had Italian, we had Mexican, and neither of us are like huge seafood or oyster fans. So we're kind of in between barbecue and sushi right now. You guys will see whatever we decide, but we're gonna head to the beach and relax, enjoy our last day at the beach for as long as we possibly can. And then we'll eventually come back for dinner, all that good stuff, but see you home. We've made it back to the Airbnb. It's time to get ready for the beach. One quick thing, or yes, two quick things I'm gonna do. So I got protein shake in here. It is just 2 scoops, because I will say one great part about traveling and driving where we go, obviously having a car to drive places like the beach and Charleston, because we're saying like downtown, but the beach is actually about 20-minute drive, is nice. So we're not like Ubering or having to rent a car. And I can bring some supplements. So we got Transparent Labs over here. I'm still trying to hit my protein goal every day. So even though today, like, once again, like it's a cheat day, but I still have kind of certain levels of kind of like, I guess you can call it levels of health and fitness I still kind of like stick to, as far as trying to get fruits and vegetables in, have my protein being hit, that kind of thing. So we had 40 grams of protein in the Greek yogurts this morning. That definitely was helpful in me not going to the donut shop absolutely starving and eating every single donut they had. We also stopped in a little biscuit place, but it was a really long line. And honestly, I was like, yeah, that sounds really good, but also I want to get to the beach. Like, why I'm here, I'm not here just to like eat everything in sight. I want to spend time at the beach. I have some food. So I actually came home. I had a couple of these Siete chips, because I was once again craving something kind of savory and salty. So these Siete chips, I mean, probably the healthiest chips I've ever seen. Katie actually put me onto these. I mean, you can see the ingredients right there, hopefully. I mean, minimally processed. Obviously, once again, like looks like avocado oil, coconut flour, chia seeds, salt, a little bit of citric acid, lemon oil. I mean,
overall, very healthy, and they taste amazing, like almost literally better than basic chips in my opinion. So I had some of those. I'm gonna have my protein shake. I also told you guys, I think I had my creatine this morning, first thing as well. We're packing up, and like I said, for lunch, I'm gonna be having some, because once again, I'm not gonna be bringing my big camera to the beach, but I'm gonna be eating some pepper jack cheese. So we just got this basic pepper jack cheese, and then I'll be eating probably a whole ½ pound of deli meat. So we've got this boar heads. I believe this might be turkey. Let me see. So yeah, this is slow roasted turkey breast, and it is 0.49 pounds. So it's about ½ pound of turkey breast. So I'll basically be having some cheese, turkey breast. I have some apples as well, Fresca, Diet Coke, and blueberries. That's gonna be what I'm gonna be eating at the beach. And like I said, we're gonna come home and we're still deciding on sushi versus barbecue. That's another big chunk of protein. So my protein will be completely fine for the day. Calories, once again, will be a little bit higher, but we already have a little over 12,000 steps. So good start to the day in terms of activity. And once again, since I can't really lift super heavy right now because of the potential hernia and things like that, I might just have to walk and decrease my calories for a little bit. But we're just gonna hit our protein goal. And then, I'm trying to think, anything else? No. Yeah, we're just getting ready for the beach. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys down, put my swimsuit on, get the sunscreen up. But yeah, 2 scoops of protein shake, 60 grams right there. And also I'll probably have an apple on the drive to the beach. And I'll have, like I said, the meat. We have some carrots as well. So keeping it pretty basic at the beach. And we'll come back here for a nice big dinner. I'll show you guys. But I'm gonna put the big camera down, bring my little, not my little camera, my iPhone to the beach to film a little bit of content there. Without further ado, that is an update, and that's more food we're eating for the day. So we stopped at the, I think I want to call it the Pineapple Hut. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but basically they have Dole Whip, and they also have a second flavor, which is pomegranate. So I got a Dole Whip twist with pomegranate and some sprinkles on top just to spice things up. I've never had Dole Whip before. I guess pineapple soft serve basically. So we're gonna give it a quick try. Honestly, we're just gonna take a bite off the top.
Oh.
Interesting. I expected creamy, like soft serve, but it's not. It's more of like, it's not even like a sherbet. It's kind of like its own thing, but it actually tastes really dang good. It's very like refreshing rather than creamy.
Let me try it.
I think it tastes pretty dang good. Once again, I don't know why I expected just like pineapple ice cream. It's like its own thing. It's also like dairy-free, gluten-free, vegan. Like I think it's literally just maybe pineapple that they probably mash up and kind of turn into like some sort of like frozen, but I'm gonna have Katie try it too. I think it's pretty good. Let's see what you think.
I feel like the pomegranate would be nice. Like there's no like dairy, right?
Yeah, it says like that. It says dairy free. I think you'll like it. It's like very fruit forward. I like the little sprinkles too. I don't know why.
This is really good. I'm trying to figure out
Pineapple versus pomegranate. Yeah, I think because every bite I took was definitely both. Pomegranate.
I love the pomegranate.
Really? I was able to separate them, but they taste good. She likes it. She won't give it back. But
Ew!
That's pretty good. Like I said, not overly sweet. I think pineapple isn't like the sweetest fruit ever. It has like a little bit of like tang.
Sweet.
But it's like, I don't know. Overall, this is really good. I'm glad we stopped because I almost didn't stop. So yeah, if you're ever in Charleston, I think it's called the Pineapple Hut, but highly recommend. Sprinkles are a nice touch too. Made it back from the beach, showered, changed, time for dinner. As I mentioned, we're doing barbecue. Yes? Why are you staring? You're like a little kid earlier. You're like the little kid earlier. You're just like standing and watching. But yeah, we're gonna go get some barbecue. Lewis Barbecue, we looked up, it was like 2,000 plus reviews on Yelp. All like, I think 4.7 stars on average. Looked at the menu, sounds like they got just loads of different kind of pulled pork, brisket, turkey. I don't know if they saw chicken, but they had sausage, ribs, whole lot of meat. Classic barbecue sides like collard greens, coleslaw, mac and cheese, all that kind of good stuff. So we're gonna head over there. Hopefully not too long of a line. It is Saturday night and they're hopefully pretty good and might be busy, but we're gonna head over there and then
trying to think anything else. Any other updates? The Dole Whip, whatever that thing was really good. I wish we would have gotten it every day since we've left the beach.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of sad.
That's the one
It's
thing.
fine.
But once again, we've been here before. Now we know. We'll get that every time we leave the beach. It's a good, nice little
I'm sure it
sweet
exists
treat.
in other places.
True,
on
yeah.
This planet.
Pineapple Hut was really good. But yeah, let's go get some barbecue. Got so much food. All right, Katie, tell us what we got. So we're at Lewis Barbecue, Charleston, South Carolina. We got so much on here, but
So, pulled pork
Yep.
sandwich, half a pound of pulled pork, half a pound of brisket, and then you can get free fixings of onion, dill pickle, and pickled red onion,
yep.
and then corn pudding, potato salad, coleslaw, mac and cheese, and all of their sauces that they have.
And these are all like single servings. They're all like just the smallest
these
side
are like
possible.
$4
and the
each.
smallest amount of meat possible. Like I was gonna try to get like a quarter pound of brisket, but they only have half
I
pounds.
think that looks good, but
It all looks
people
so
are getting
good.
like quarts or pints,
Yeah.
even pints or quarts, I should say, going up in size
Yeah.
of like the sides, and it literally comes in the biggest tub ever.
Yeah.
Which we just need like a few bites of each. 'cause
Exactly. So we're gonna split all this.
We're gonna poop our pants.
And we've
all
got,
night
I think
long.
it's like a
Tangy.
sweetened, tangy,
And then
an
their
unsweetened.
house.
Yep.
And then a green chili, which
Good.
I like it. I like sweet barbecue sauces.
What's gonna be on? What do you make your sandwich? Coleslaw, right? A little bit of coleslaw.
Coleslaw,
Oh, here's
some-
a. Oh, you got four.
Pickled. Yeah, let me construct it over here on my plate.
I was just saying they give us like
Like a little kid.
full-on placemats to like eat, keep things clean.
So I'm gonna do some coleslaw. I feel like I should do the sauce first. That's what I thought it would taste like. Oh, it's gonna be so messy.
I was just saying we might need more napkins.
We're gonna be sticky and I'm gonna be overstimulated.
Are you doing a little bit of each sauce?
Dude, their house sauce is so good.
It is.
Okay. I feel like this is a little kid in a candy shop. This is me
This is
in the
gold.
candy shop. This is my candy shop.
Oh yeah.
So some coleslaw and some pickled red onions.
Looks so good.
Damn. That's a big one.
This brisket also looks insane.
And some pickles. Is that okay? Do you
Yeah,
want
do
some?
whatever you want.
Just two. I'm not a big pickle person,
is
but
your
I feel like
sandwich.
it's needed. Okay.
Oh
Are we
my
gonna take a bite right now?
Yeah. That's what this whole bit leading up to. I was saying, give it a good smash. You're not gonna be able to get your mouth around it if you don't.
And I won't be able to. Okay, I have to mentally prepare to get messy. It's gonna be okay.
Look at a bite. Oh my gosh. My mouth is salivating watching you eat. I'm about to have to dig in.
It's so good.
All right, we're
I
gonna
don't know
let
how I'm
Katie
gonna
eat.
record you.
No, you're good. I might do a selfie or something. All right, while Katie's going in, I think I gotta start with the brisket, right? Just like have it on your plate. What?
I'm having such a good time over here.
She's making an absolute mess. I'll show you. Oh my God.
I don't even care.
Once she's done with her sandwich, I'll show you guys, but
Jack, no sauce?
I'll try it. Wow. Holy crap, that's good. Yeah, no sauce to start. We got there. Once again, I feel like a really good brisket probably doesn't need it. We'll
No,
go ahead.
you can't, yeah. You just gotta get messy.
Just gonna get a little
in
dunk.
it.
Little dunk.
Big bite for a little dunk, dude.
That's so good. It like just melts in your mouth, super tender.
Really good. And try something else. I will say, I feel like pulled pork needs sauce no matter what. So we're just gonna dunk.
Dude, you gotta
What?
try the other ones.
Oh no. But I tried the sweet one. I don't like how sweet it is. Yeah, that's not for me. But I'll also try pulled pork in the chili.
It's sweet, but I think it's good.
It's okay. Definitely just like classic. All right, we try some of this mac and cheese.
Wait,
What?
I'm feeling left out.
Look at that. Wow. That is so cheesy. Like, it just coated my mouth in cheese. Like, that is
Let me see.
actually nuts. It's like, it's so good, but like, did not, like, it just completely
That is extremely cheesy.
coated my mouth in just like a layer of cheese, which I'm not mad about at all. How's the coleslaw? The coleslaw
I
doesn't.
love coleslaw. You can't fuck it up in my brain.
See, the coleslaw doesn't look like it would be my favorite kind of coleslaw, because I'm like, just load up on the mayo, just give me as much mayo as you can.
Really?
Let's see, yeah.
You'll like it.
I mean, it looks good. Yes, I'm sure I'll still like it, but. That's probably heard that. I like when coleslaw has a little crunch to it. If it's not crunchy, something's wrong with it. Because then, yeah, if it's not crunchy, it gets like soggy. And if it's soggy coleslaw, like I want it fresh and then have some crunch to it. And then we got potato salad, then we got the corn pudding as well.
Let me try this potato salad. I love potato salad.
Potato salad's really good. Really good. And then, so it said corn pudding, but basically like cornbread. It has green chilies in it. So obviously I give this
Please
a try.
don't be bad. I love cornbread. I've never had corn pudding. Let me see. It's good.
It's really, I think it's really good.
No.
It's not
the
quite
flavor-
bread-like though.
The
It's like,
flavor's really good, but I've never had corn pudding, so that's what threw me
the
off.
consistency's a little bit different. It's
Yeah.
not quite bread.
Because I want it to be bread.
And like, I like the pudding because it feels like a little bit more moist.
And I don't like that.
Like if bread, because like, I feel like not 90% of the cornbread I get,
So good.
the flavor's amazing. That cornbread gets dry so easily, I feel like, if you
Yeah.
overcook it. Like really good cornbread, but it's also very easy to overcook and get like dry,
fair.
where like, the pudding stays moist. Oh wow. Everything's amazing.
I want to eat all of it. I don't want to
know.
waste a bit.
I think we're just gonna go ahead, probably devour this entire plate. I'll check with you guys afterwards, but so far, I mean, it's making up for the donuts from this morning, that's for sure. All right, damage has been done. Pulled pork down, brisket down. What was this?
Corn pudding?
Corn pudding down.
Cornbread pudding? I don't know.
Yeah,
what it's supposed to be
cornbread, corn pudding down. A little bit mac and cheese left. Coleslaw pretty much gone. Oh my gosh, burped. Potato salad almost gone. I think Katie's remnants of her
I'm gonna try to eat
the
that.
carcass left from her
That's a lot of
pulled pork
meat.
sandwich. Yeah, it's a lot. But I mean, okay. Just out of curiosity, if you had as far as obviously, so like the meats, we only had 2 different types of meats. Oops, is that zoomed out? Yeah, that's zoomed out all the way. So we had 2 different types of meats. We had the pulled pork and we had the brisket. In my opinion, honestly, pulled pork was my favorite. She tried both. What do you think?
Oh, pulled
pork.
but that's just because I'm
Yeah.
I'm picky with meat.
Yeah, and I will say, once again, the brisket was good. Had like little fatty bits, it was really solid, but I'm a pulled pork guy when it comes to barbecue. I will say they were sold out of both their ribs, and I would have definitely tried some ribs. So I think that would have been really good, but no ribs today. But as far as favorite to least favorite sides,
What? Why do I have
Like-
to say least favorite?
or rank the sides, if you want to do it. What's your number one on 3?
Hold on.
Well, I'll go over mine. So,
I think the corn pudding. Then
My
the
number
potato
one-
salad,
okay.
and then the coleslaw, and then the mac.
Then the mac last. Okay,
Yeah.
so Katie said corn pudding number 1, literally down the line, right?
Yeah.
Potato salad number 2, coleslaw number 3, mac and cheese number 4.
I love all coleslaw, so.
I was the other way. I was corn pudding number 1, and then mac and cheese number 2, coleslaw number 3, potato salad number 4. How long do you think we waited? Probably like 35, maybe 40 minutes?
I
don't know, we
really could not tell you.
Waited a long time, but absolutely worth it. And there's a reason there's a line. Obviously, it's Saturday night, but really, really good food. Highly recommend. Worth the wait, worth everything. Price. And this was actually our cheapest dinner of the entire trip, and the first time we haven't finished all the food we had.
Yeah.
So that says something too. There's a lot of food for your money. Yeah, I think I'm still want something sweet, but we'll see if that happens. I'll let you guys know. Not be able to see this. Maybe I'll throw it up on the screen too, but that's how it started. And then that was the final. That's actually insane. One more time. The start, boom, finish. That's what we got. So, polished off the mac and cheese. Katie polished off the coleslaw. Like I said, the cornbread was the first thing gone, both of our favorites. Potato salad, we got a little bit left, then some of her sandwich. But
Literally insane. Like,
insane.
I've just never, I don't know, I've just never had, I feel like I don't go to barbecue places, so I don't really have it to compare to. But as someone who gets flavor fatigue with every single meal that I eat, this is like just the perfect meal for a girl like me who wants like 7 different flavors,
yeah,
the best sauces. I think their house sauce was actually the best.
same.
So the tangy was super, super good and I like it.
House was definitely my favorite.
It was definitely just the gold standard.
Yeah, and the fact that once again, I think they do have banana pudding, but I'm not getting back in line just
They
for.
do, I saw it.
I might go up and try to sneak and just be like, hey, can I have a little bit?
No.
No, I'm not gonna sneak out. I'm just gonna see. I'm just gonna go see because that sounds actually really, really good. I'm just gonna go see. I'm not gonna cut line or anything. I'm just gonna go see. No, I'm not gonna cut the line. I'm just gonna see if they maybe sell it on the side or something like that. I'm just gonna go check because they asked if we wanted dessert. I was like, I don't want to make that decision right now. I didn't know if I wanted it or not, and now I kind of want to go see what they have. So I'm just gonna see what the line's like. It is almost 9 o'clock right now, but worst case, we maybe just go drive somewhere, get some ice cream. But I'm so glad we picked barbecue over sushi because no offense, like I'm sure there's great sushi around here, and we can get great sushi in Cincinnati. And barbecue-wise, I'm so glad that we were to come here, have a great one, and I'm gonna see if I can go get some banana pudding to maybe try, but we'll see. Stay tuned. All right, so we got our banana pudding. And once again, I don't know if he misheard me, but like I asked for one, and he said like, oh, that'll be $13. And like in my head, I'm like, oh, that's kind of expensive. And he walked out with 2, and I should have said something, but it's $6, it's whatever. But I will say, it looks really good. I'm a big fan of banana, period, so I'm pretty excited.
Oh my god, what's that fade? Oh, that's good.
That's good. It's a write-up. I don't know if Katie's gonna like it, but I mean,
It already looks scary. I'm not a pudding person, period. That's why the corn pudding really threw me off.
I'm eating this whole thing.
Okay.
100%. No, I'm not. Like I'm just telling everybody.
No. I wasn't gonna say like, okay, Jack, let me have some. Just say like, that's insane.
Wow.
For pudding to eat the whole thing.
That is delicious. I'm not even. I know this is coming after a very big savory meal, and I have such a sweet tooth. But I think this might be my favorite thing. And I will say, once again, biasing from a very savory meal, changing my palate to sweet, but I'm such a sweet person, and this is, oh my gosh. And the fact, I love banana that much, but I really want Trady. I really want Katie to try it. You can just try mine, or you can try that one. It's so good. Once again, it is mushy.
So
Expect it to be
scared.
mushy. It is mushy, but it tastes really good. Expect to be mushy, but it's sweet. It's banana flavored. Did you get some? It's taking a really long time.
It's good.
You like it?
I think I had all whipped cream.
Oh, really? I think it's so good.
No, it's actually good.
Okay, you like
I
it?
don't love pudding, but it's actually really good.
Well, and normally you don't like bananas, mushy bananas either. But this is like a different form.
This is not that banana-y. This is a very mild banana amount.
It's more like pudding, vanilla, sweet.
We need to get someone the other one.
This is my favorite. I might eat 2.
It's actually really good.
Yes.
For a girl who hates pudding.
Well, and that'll probably wrap up the day. Whoa, I zoomed in by accident. And that'll probably, I mean, I don't need ice cream after this. I don't need ice cream after this. So I think we're just gonna hang out here until they kick us out, eat some more of this. This is also our second date on the trip, because last night somebody thought it was our first date, which was kind of funny.
Which I got really offended for some reason. I didn't not outwardly at her, just like afterwards whenever I talked to Jack, she goes, Jack went to the bathroom, and then I was sitting there and she goes, so, is this your first date? I go, oh, no, not even close. She goes, oh. Well, you guys are really flirty. And I was like, oh my God, the hesitation. Like, I just overthought all of it. And I was like, she probably thinks that we're so awkward or something.
So we're not. But yeah, I thought it was funny. I was like, oh wow, like that means things are going well, like first date, like I don't know, like we have stuff to talk about. We're not like that couple that just sits there and eats our food and doesn't say anything, that we've been dating for too long. So I thought it was a good thing. She took offense a little bit.
Like, I feel like whenever people are on first dates, they're like awkward or something.
But yeah, so we did Mexican last night and we got ice cream after that. So we've been off track twice now. I also am slowly becoming an espresso person. So we got espresso chip. First time I've ever got coffee ice cream and enjoyed it. So that also might be a new thing in my dessert menu. But yeah, I can't talk more. I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah, you need to just eat it.
It's so good.
Yeah, guys, I'm totally not a pudding person. To be fair, Jack ate 75% of this. However, I am just surprised with myself at how well I handled the pudding and that I liked it.
How much you liked it, yeah. That entire meal.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Everyone's coming here. If you come to Charleston, I don't care if you have to drive
so good
40 minutes to get here for some reason. They're doing it.
And get the banana pudding.
It seriously does not taste like bananas.
And then once again, I literally just told I even walked back with 2 of them. I was like, oh no, like Katie, I got 2. Like I should have said something. I'm like, I'm glad. I don't know if the guy in there was like, oh yeah, you're gonna want 2 of those. Like we know how good this is or what, but yeah, get the banana pudding. Get all of it. It's so
it does
good.
not taste banana-y. I am an anti-banana person.
But yeah, that's a lot of food. Try to do a little, I don't know, a very quick post-meal digestion walk because I just need to move a little bit because it is 9:12, so there's not much else to do. I think we just need to figure out a way to just walk around a little bit. Even just like around the neighborhood.
Yeah,
I just need to walk.
I think we both might poop in the bed tonight. That was a lot of stuff to eat and everything.
So after all that food, go for the walk, and then I'll probably just, catch you guys back at the Airbnb. But that was
nuts.
Yeah, amazing.
10 out of 10.
Just a nice little post-meal digestion walk around the neighborhood because I will say, like, whew, I got a full belly. That is for sure. And honestly, having cut for the last about 14 weeks before this trip and then slowly increasing the calories, I am kind of looking forward to going home and getting back on my normal diet. I feel like it always kind of happens that way where I'll take some time off and like, you know what, I'm looking forward to getting back home and feeling good and making sure like I eat properly and things like that. But there's seasons to everything. It's not what you do sometimes, it's what you do most of the time. And most of the time, everything's dialed in. I still hit my protein goal today. Obviously, once again, having all that meat, all that food in general, as the calories go up, typically my protein goes up as well. But definitely had more than enough calories the last couple of days. Gonna go home. As I mentioned, very unfortunate that we have like once again a hernia that might potentially have some impacts. I'm gonna have to do some research as far as like exercises that are safe to do with a hernia, potential repair, fixing, surgery, things like that. So there's gonna be quite a bit to think about, but the biggest thing is just getting home, getting the diet back on track, probably going to like a little bit of a cleanup diet. So not back to maintenance, but maybe a little bit below maintenance for a couple of days to kind of clean up not the damage I did, but the excess amount of calories I've been having over the last couple of days. Get home, see what I can do in terms of training with the hernia or potentially looking to try to get that fixed. Maybe surgery, because I think like some research I did said 4 to 6 weeks of recovery after the surgery versus like the watch and wait tactic of kind of like, oh, just be careful, like don't do this, don't do that. I'm like, I almost rather just get it fixed, but there's a lot of other moving parts as far as insurance and surgery and getting in and other travel in the future, things like that, weddings. So we'll see what happens. But for now, a fantastic trip, fantastic day, good full day of eating. Anything to say, Katie? No. It's time for bed. We're both warm, full, but yeah, post-digestion walk. If you ever eat a lot of food, just go for a quick, what did we do? Maybe 10 minutes? Just a quick 5-10 minute walk, helps with digestion. We're gonna go ahead, yeah, we're gonna pack up in the morning because we don't have to leave right away. It's gonna be a cool down, get in bed, watch some TV or watch something on the laptop, and then drive home tomorrow. But fantastic trip. See you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already.